The big three U.S. automakers plead with Congress, a desperate pitch to save them from financial ruin.
They want $25 billion in government loans before year end, but Republicans in the Bush administration don't want to dip into the Treasury Department's $700 billion financial bailout package to help them get those funds. And Treasury Secretary Hank Paulson's sudden switch from buying bank debt to buying stock is also angering some Democrats.
And I hope that you understand the pain and the suffering of so many homeowners in this country that are losing their homes. So it's just not enough to say to the banks, here is the money, and by the way, I trust you, because they are not lending.
Lawmakers are trying to somehow wrap this up and break for the year by Friday.
So there's apparently not much time left to deal with all of this. General Motors says it will run out of cash in just a matter of weeks. But some folks in Dayton think the company is getting what it deserves. Mike Schell joins us live to tell us what some say will come next.
Marcia, the issue of bailing out the big three automakers is a hot topic from here to the nation's capital. Everyone seems to have an opinion on whether or not it's a good investment to use taxpayer money to save private companies.
If it makes sense to give one bank $25 billion, we can certainly invest the same amount to save the entire domestic automobile industry.
As lawmakers in Washington were hearing testimony concerning the proposed automotive industry bailout,
funny he should say he owns the car.
Dayton radio talk show host Mike Scinto was hearing from his WDAO audience.
And I'm probably going to get bashed over the head for the people that I know, and I think the problem is the product of Toyota and Honda is better than the American-made GM product.
On Capitol Hill, there were those for and against.
I'm concerned that once again we're about to employ the ready, fire, aim approach to problem solving.
It's not a blank check. It must come with some assurances along the way that hopefully can not only save the industry, but move it into a new era.
Back in Dayton, Scinto and his guest, UD Professor Mark Poitras, argued whether the bailout was a good investment.
There's nobody out there willing to put their own money into, say, General Motors right now. That's why the stock is nearly worthless.
Yeah. Well, a few bucks a share, isn't it?
Yeah, $2-3 a share, which is about where it was in the 1940s.
We're going to give all this money to these companies that I believe that has been mismanaged. Then the next logical conclusion I can come to is they'll mismanage the money that we've given them.
Now, the Senate committee is expected to conclude its hearing late tomorrow or early Wednesday, at which time the entire body will vote yay or nay on a bailout package for the American auto industry. Reporting live, Mike Schell, 2 News on your side.
All right, Mike, thank you. And of course, on Monday, we asked you in our exclusive 2 News web poll, should lawmakers bail out the U.S. auto industry? 41% of you answered no, enough is enough, but 34% of you said yes with stipulations. Only 4% want to give the companies whatever they need to survive. So now we want to know, if the U.S. auto industry is not bailed out, what comes next? You can cast those votes again at WDTN.com.